have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to be,
It's always been when I was in grade school, and maybe I'm not saying something that's profound, especially with the audience, but I always wanted to be the popular one. I always, wanted to do the sports. I always wanted to, be the fastest on the track, but I always had this limitation. And for those who know me, they know what that limitation is, and maybe I'll get into that one day. But I thought getting into videography and photography, I could kind of go around that and kind of as a cheat code, because when I saw people like Sam Calder or Roy Kramer or Sam Newton is another guy that's around right now is in this creator space that could travel the world and film artists and film themselves along the way just being awesome, like cliff jumping and jumping out of planes and going to concerts with thousands of people, and that was their job. And I thought, well, to fill that void that I've had for a really long time, maybe I'll just do the same thing. Which brings me to, I've had this video in my editing bay for over a year. I thought, well, if I just make this huge collab video of all the things that I've done, maybe I could live up to that expectation that I set myself to. But what my problem is, what I realized was I wasn't as good as them. And maybe that's not a profound thought, like I said earlier, but I missed a really important part, which was starting. And I guess that's what this video is about. I'm starting.
And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're